Okay, hey, thanks for joining me. I'm Zach, and I just wanted to do some techno-ish from scratch today. This is my default set that comes up. I use Knobbler. I have a track with a kick drum. I've just made a clip with a 4 on the floor beat. So what I want to do first is just kind of make a unobtrusive kick, just something to kind of hear in the background. We'll just start there. Tempo, let's just go 15. And I like this TAL Bassline. I don't usually have the monitor at this resolution, so everything's like giant to me right now, but for videos, this works a lot better than working at just the normal resolution of this monitor. Okay, that's my excuse. Let us make a cool sound with this. Yep. That's awesome. Okay. Capture MIDI, everybody's buddy. Okay. Let's just store that for now, but we're going to move on from it. So what I wanted to really show today was a couple of these devices, KeyStepper and LenStepper. And we put LenStepper first, and let's just play a long note. What LenStepper is if you just give it a note, it's going to emit, or here, let's just see. Let's look at that clip at the same time. Okay, and the thing with LenStepper is you adjust the length of each step. That's its focus. And so the number of steps is very flexible, and also the division base is very flexible. Let's put it on 16ths. And then see, the number of divisions is like how many of these steps does this whole pattern add up to? And so at 12, that's going to be like, 3/4 of a measure. Okay, and then KeyStepper, you give it a note, and that advances this step sequencer here. So each measure, we're getting how many notes here? Like 9. So this tonal pattern, this melody pattern is kind of shifting backwards through this rhythm pattern. But we can make it 6. If we like that, we can save presets, roll the dice. Save that one. Let's make a different rhythm here. So same notes, different rhythm. We'll save that rhythm. And that's 13 16th notes, that rhythm length. And what I want to do is group these and make an instrument rack for this collection of things that are making this noise in this way. And I'm going to add a roar to it. Whoops, put it inside the rack so we can map macro knobs. Okay, so the main part of this sound, I think, is the filter cutoff. So that's going to go macro 1, resonance next door, envelope amount next to that, and then we want the decay next to that. And so that's kind of our filter controls. And then with this instrument, yeah, like the pulse, saw, and sub volumes really can shape the sound. And that's, we'll leave it at that for this. And then in the roar, see, we're on number 8 over there, so we're gonna go 9 to start the next row. So drive, tone, amount, and shaper style. And let's not mess with this filter. And then this output, I like to put on 16. So 16 is always the volume. And we'll go back and click on the rack. And here we have all those parameters that we mapped. We've got a few that are unassigned, and I wanted to put the preset number selector on 13 and 14. And these are good cases for, see, they're both named load preset. Well, which one is it? So this is the LenStepper preset, and this is the KeyStepper preset. Okay, we still have a couple of more knobs available here. Oh, how about the filter attack? We can put that on 8, sure. And sure, okay, maybe the frequency. Okay, so that rack is tidied up, and let's just call this Bassline Stepper. Okay, let's play it. So I just changed the 2 preset numbers, so now I'm preset 1 on both of the steppers, and now preset 2. So a lot of possibilities to be able to flip between these presets and mix and match between those. Okay, and one, you know, I'm a sucker for delay, and so my default template has a delay on send B. So let's go visit the delay, and I love filter on, filter width low, and let's map filter frequency to this knobbler slider, and we're going to map feedback to this knobbler slider. And let's go back to our bassline instrument. Let's collect some cool parameters for our knobbler pages here. So like the filter cutoff, resonance, envelope amount. We're going to end up putting everything, and the decay. There's an important note length. Okay, let's get rid of this frequency and let's put note length here on 15. And then this one we want to map to out here. We'll put it there. So in Knobbler, all I have to do is click on a parameter on the screen and then touch here, and now I can adjust that here. But I don't want that one, so I'll just unmap that slider. Okay, let me show you this delay. So with a filter delay, so this is a bandpass filter in the delay, we can look at that. And so I'll open the filter on that bassline, send it to the delay. Whoops, that's that one. I need to switch to that channel. All I have to do is tap the channel name, and then the mixer changes to that channel here. Back to the delay channel. Okay, so from here you can see that filter moving. or just set the feedback at maximum, and then you can use the filter to kind of scrape it out and make it so it doesn't like totally overdrive. Let's put those presets on these two sliders, and let's say we're gonna only have a maximum of 4 presets that we're gonna use here. So we can go to the Knobbler device, and on that Knobbler page 1 here, this maximum number. So this slider can go from 1 to 16, or yeah, 1 to 16. And so we'll change this 100% to like 20%. And now the slider just goes 1 to 4. And then so we'll do the same over here for this other preset 1. Okay, cool. So otherwise it's a little too touchy to try to go from like 1 to 2 when the whole scale is 16, when the precision is that important. Okay, back at it. So, oh yeah, so check out note length. Let's get that bass line on the screen, right? Just so that like you can see something else moving. You know, here's that filter and the resonance and the envelope amount. It's easy to get lost in that. Okay, well that was a little bit of music from scratch and how I use Knobbler to do that and a couple of other devices. So check it out. Links are down there. Peace out. Bye.